Here we are with Mike Lee. Tell me, Mike, this is a huge card, a huge opportunity for you. I know you've been on some big cards. You headlined at Notre Dame. You headlined your most recent fight, right?
I was the headliner, correct.
So tell me, what is it like to have this exposure in the Mecca of boxing, New York City, on a huge card?
It's pretty amazing. You know, I'm very grateful and I'm humbled to be on this card, but it's one of those things that only pushes me harder in training camp. Everybody knows that the fight is won in the gym, and I've definitely adopted that philosophy. So I want to stay undefeated, and I know that's going to take a lot of hard work, and so that's exactly where we're at right now. But for me to fight at Madison Square Garden in front of all these people, I mean, like every other fighter that was up here on the podium, it's a dream come true. It's like this is the Mecca of boxing. So for my New York debut, I'm going to put on a show, and I'm excited for people to see.
Now, I'm not sure about the exact proximity of it. I know you brought a large fan because you're based out of
Chicago originally, but I train in Houston.
So you're training in Houston. Actually, no, it's probably Las Vegas is closer. So you brought a large number of fans there.
Yeah.
Will you have a similar amount here? Will it be more for New York?
I think a lot more than Vegas, actually. That's what we're hoping for. Looking to see a lot of blue and gold, and just a lot of people who have become my fans in the year and a half I've been pro. So you know, there's a huge Notre Dame contingency here in New York. So I know they'll come out and support. They always do, and so I'm very grateful for that. So as Mr. Aram said earlier, it's going to be a sold-out crowd. So that's my kind of thing. I don't want to be anywhere else.
And of course, you know, you don't exactly fit the stereotypical mold of boxers. Yeah, you have a little bit of a different image than you might see from a lot of boxers. Tell me, is that something that you're trying to carry yourself with a greater, maybe a greater respectability, personally, professionally? Are you trying to help the image of boxing at all with the way you are?
No, you know, to be honest, to be quite frank about it, this is just me. I'm just being myself, and I just want to be the best fighter I can be. A lot of the so-called pressure and the media and certain people are outside my camp that put that kind of pressure on. So I'm not trying to save the sport. I'm not trying to do anything outrageous. I'm just trying to keep staying undefeated, win every fight, and become the best fighter I can be. And it sounds simple, but it couldn't be more true.
But you're certainly not hurting the sport by having a clean-cut image and being presentable to media.
Sure. I mean, if you know it helps the sport, I'm all for it. Obviously, I love the sport of boxing, and you know I bleed for the sport of boxing. But you know, for me, I'm really just focused on becoming a better fighter, especially while I'm in training camp. So right now, I'm just got that laser focus on fight mode. You know, that's it.
And of course, you know you're in camp with Ronnie Shields.
Sure.
A lot of good sparring there. I imagine,
great
right?
sparring. Yeah. You know, we've got we got a few Golden Boy prospects with Charlo brothers and Edwin Rodriguez. You know, even the lighter guys who I get to get in there with and learn from. So many world champions come down and train with Ronnie. So for me, they throw me in there. Some days I take my beatings, some days I give beatings, and it's all a learning process.